play last year because of the COVID restrictions, and in the 2019-2020, or I should say the 1920 season, they went 18-9, 7-9 in the NCHA, and ended up losing at Adrian in the NCAA quarterfinals. A.J. Aitken is their head coach, third year overall, second season here. Spent 11 years as an associate men's coach in 2 different stints, and also 3 years as the men's head coach at Marion. And after playing collegiately at Michigan Tech, played in the Central Hockey League. He has gone out recruiting and has beefed things up a bit here for the Green Knights, and we will see how they go along. 12th varsity season overall for the Green Knights in a program that started in the 2010-2011 season, and their big highlight, the 2012-2013 season, a team that went 18-10-2. They finished 5th in the NCHA, but then went on a roll, won the NCAA tournament, and lost in an NCAA quarterfinal at Plattsburgh State, their program's only NCAA appearance. For the Pointers, and Ann Ninneman, who is in her 16th season. Really looking to get things going here. A year ago for the Pointers, 3-6-1 overall, 3-4-1 in the WIAC, and they will kick things off here tonight for this Tuesday night matchup before they get set to take on River Falls on the weekend. So a couple of big matchups coming up here for the Pointers, and this will be a very, very good test for them as a much improved St. Norbert team waits for them. And offensively, Pointers have scored first and got things going a little bit here. But so the pair of 6-3 losses against St. Scholastica, Sarah Adalin on Friday night, 13:37 to the first, Lena Berthume late in the second period. And then St. Scholastica went on a roll and broke open a 3-all tie after Courtney Lysing scored for the Pointers in the opening minute of the third period to tie the game at 3, but then 3 unanswered to finish out 6-3 Saturday. Kind of a recipe of the same in the 6-3 loss. As for the Pointers, getting them on board, Katie Stanius scored the first goal of the game at 6:46 of the first, and then she scored again at 6:49 in the second period, but then St. Scholastica with 4 in the second. Annika Horman with an early third period goal to get it to 4-3, but a couple of late goals once again for the Saints got the road sweep, I should say, for the Saints against UW Stevens Point. All right, let's get to our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for the Green Knights of St. Norbert College, the goaltender is a 5'9" sophomore, Bryn Weissman from Richmond, British Columbia, Canada. Can't get a much better record than this. 2-0, goals against average of 0, and a save percentage of 1,000. So she has been very good. So then it is Lauren Arnholt, 5'8" and a junior out of Germantown, Wisconsin, and Maddox Federici, the 5'4" freshman out of Wausau, and the Central Wisconsin Storm on defense. Up front, the center is Eve Parker, 5'8" and a junior out of Verona, Wisconsin. The left wing, Abby Tollefson, 5'10" and a sophomore out of Negaunee, Michigan. And the right wing is
British Columbia, number 30, Bryn Weissman.
5'4" and a sophomore, Morgan Olson, will get the start on right wing for head coach A.J. Aitken and the Green Knights. For the Pointers, UW Stevens Point, the goaltender Olivia Schultz, all-conference team selection a year ago, 5'8" and a senior out of Maplewood, Minnesota. Her 6th game of the year, 1-4 so far, 3.25 goals against average for her. The defense, 5'5" senior Anna Cheney out of New Brighton, Minnesota, and 5'4" sophomore Lena Berthume out of South Haven, Minnesota. Up front, the center, Allie Gronowski, 5'3" and a sophomore out of St. Paul, Minnesota. The right wing, Annika Horman, is 5'4" and a sophomore out of Appleton, Wisconsin. And Sarah Adalin is the left wing, 5'7" and a sophomore out of Wayzata, Minnesota. And in her 16th season for the Pointers, 209 wins, 142 losses, and 46 ties. She is 13-6-0 all-time against the Green Knights. She is assisted by Craig Dakins. And the Pointers, again, lead that series all-time 13-6-0. They did not play last year. Stevens Point has won 2 straight and 5 of 6 in the series. The last win for Stevens Point came back Thanksgiving weekend of 2019, 5-0, right here at Stevens Point. The last St. Norbert win, January 15th of 2019, here at Stevens Point, 6-3. So the Pointers play tonight. Northland will play at Eau Claire tomorrow. I should say on Thursday night. Then Friday night, River Falls comes here to Stevens Point. And then on Saturday, Superior at Eau Claire and Northland at River Falls. That is your WIAC schedule here for the coming week here for the Pointers. And you'll hear from Ann Ninneman coming up in our first intermission. This will be a really nice test for them to get them going and get them in the right direction here to get them ready for the River Falls team that was picked first in the WIAC preseason poll. We'll take a break. We'll come back. It's the opening face-off. Stevens Point and St. Norbert. Opening face-off coming up next here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with the U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena as we get set for the Pointers and the Green Knights in this non-conference matchup. Brandon Schrader, the referee here today. Josh Carl, Ryan Berdal will work with him. And I take it back. It's Ryan Berdal, the linesman. Josh Carl, Brandon Schroeder will be the referees here tonight as the Pointers get set here. And ready to work. And looking to get off to a good start. Of course, the start has not been the problem here for the Pointers. They've gone out and gotten into some leads here, but unable to hold on. So we shall see where we go here. So on a Tuesday night for the Pointers, Olivia Schultz in the net for the Pointers, and it's Bryn Weissman for the Green Knights. Set to go here as they step to center ice. Allie Gronowski to take the opening draw, and it is quickly controlled by St. Norbert. Far side, it is Hannah Hickman with it. Hickman jams it up on the wall on the far side. Stevens Point will try to get position there. It'll roll in. Olivia Schultz just going to reach in. She'll cover it up right away. And nothing doing there. So 12 seconds in here, and she will just be content to get a face-off here. Stevens Point coming in scoring 3.8 goals against, 3.8 goals for. So a big answer there as to why Stevens Point is had trouble holding on to lead. Annika Horman leaves it back. There's a shot shoveled toward the front of the net by Cheney. Collision there. Green Knights draw a long outlet pass. They will say no icing call, and the Green Knights hustle with a centering pass back the other way. Turned over, cleared out to the wall on the near side. They'll push it up the boards on the near side. Horman in there battling for Stevens Point. And it's St. Norbert sending it back deep. Berthume far side. That is off the stick of Courtney Leising. That will go in and dump back behind the net. Loose in the near corner. Pointers will kick it free. Katie Stanyas after it in the near corner. She'll try to center it. Rattles it around far side. Bella Mosconis giving chase there for Stevens Point. She'll tip it back to the far corner. Pointers unable to get possession here. Natalie Hogan with it for the Green Knights, and she'll dump it back behind the cage. St. Norbert on the breakout here will come into the neutral zone, near side, flip it up, and it's tipped through the neutral zone, so no icing call here. Olivia Schultz came out to go after it and then kind of gave up on the puck here, and finally for Stevens Point, it's Mosconis that's able to get it up on the far side. Green Knights on the forecheck will jam it in. Natalie Hogan after it. Hogan coming in. And she had it taken away. Pointers rim it around. Mary Kramer after it on the far side. She'll try to clear. Finally, Lauren Winsenson will send it around for Bella Mosconis here on the near side. Off the near wall and out. Newberger with it. She'll clean her way into the neutral zone. Feeds it off on the left wing. Kramer with a shot. That goes wide around the backside of the net. And Kramer to the rebound. She'll cycle out high. Throws it back in front. Redirected. Rebound. Loose shot. Save made by Weissman. Rebound coming out high. Stevens Point another chance. That's down in front. Loose on the ice. Down in a pile-up in front of the net. And I believe it is Bryn Weissman that reaches out and able to cover it up. We'll get a whistle. 18:01 to go here in the first period. And a nice start here for Stevens Point with some pressure. Finally, when they got it set up in the zone, they're able to keep it moving. Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of UWSP Athletics, reminding you to make a point to drink responsibly. Face off to the right side of the St. Norbert netminder. Weissman held in at the point. Stevens Point, a long lifted shot. Goes wide of the net to the far boards. Ashton Wilczek after it. No, check it. It's Gina Magro after it now. She'll throw it right out in front of the net. Anna Cheney tried to tip at it. That's Wilczek, excuse me, and now they'll feed it to the far corner. Stevens Point will set it up here. They'll bring it back to the point. Long shot fired in. That's knocked down by St. Norbert and cleared out. They'll get it out. Red line on the far side. Stevens Point looks to send it back deep as Haley Sellers sends it in. St. Norbert will gain control of the puck. Long outlet pass ahead. Hit off a stick through the neutral zone. Green Knights will bring it in on the far side. Cheney after it for Stevens Point. Granoski in there to help out as well. Sprawling down on the play, Kayla Stumo. She'll push it around the boards to the near side. Boy, locked up here is Morgan Olson and Anna Cheney. But finally it comes loose. Stevens Point with it. Back the other way they go. Sarah Dahlen with it on the far side. Tried to feed it ahead to Granoski. Green Knights intercepted. Granoski back with it. She'll get it around a defender. Send it deep. Stevens Point will get a partial change here. Dahlen after it on the forecheck here behind the net. They'll try to free it up on the near side. Almost a turnover force, but St. Norbert now clears it out, reaching ahead and getting around Bella Mosconis are the Green Knights, so feed it on the far side. Kelsey Ross with it. Ross out to the point. Long shot coming through. Redirected. Save made by Schultz. Rebound is cleared aside. Mosconis with it. She'll skate out from the near corner. Fed it ahead for Stanyas, but it's sent right back in deep. Lauren Winsenson after it here for the Pointers. A collision. Able to gain control of the puck off the near wall. Tipped up, but not out. Stevens Point will get it now. Micah Zip with it. She'll clear it out ahead to Courtney Leising. Leising on the far side sends it in. It goes up in the air off a defender, and St. Norbert is quick in transition back the other way. Gabby Turr with it now. She's jammed off the play, sent back in, but off sides of the Green Knights. And it's Newberger with it. She'll get her way into the neutral zone and walk through a couple of defenders. Got sent down hard and lost the puck. And a defender lost a stick as well. As looks like is it a skate issue here for the Green Knights, and they'll finally bring it out and back the other way they come. Margaret Wolleber in the near corner, looks to center it. Nobody there. Now she'll get some help in the far corner, but Mary Kramer comes around with it for Stevens Point. She'll clear it out to center ice. St. Norbert with it. They'll revert back. McKenna Burgraff with it. She'll send it to the far side. Kramer in around a stick on the ice. Had to lift it up over to the far corner. Ashton Wilczek giving chase for Stevens Point. She'll try to dig it out of the far corner. Pointers will look to set it up in the offensive zone. Far face-off circle. St. Norbert in transition. Back the other way. Hannah Hickman ahead. She's ridden off the play on a nice defensive play by Elena Berthume. Green Knights get it and send it deep. And Gina Magro back to get it for Stevens Point. Magro now whistle and a penalty call coming up here. We are going to get an interference call against Elena Berthume of the Pointers, I believe. So 15:05 to go in a scoreless first period. St. Norbert will head to the power play. For the season, the Green Knights 1 of 11. That's 9% on the power play. St. Norbert coming in, scoring 3.2 goals a game, giving up just 1. And again, 3 straight shutouts, all by a 4-0 count. So it is Stevens Point on the penalty kill here. Opponents on the power play against the Pointers, 3 of 14, 21.4%.
Lane number 3, 2 minutes for interference.
Berthume for interference, and St. Norbert on the power play with some speed into the zone as Morgan Olson tried to center it. Now she'll come around, feeds it far side, too strong. That's too strong for Gabby Turr. Now a shot in front, that's cleared out. Winsenson with a nice job to clear it out. Now Annika Horman will get it. Short-handed chance coming up here. Mary Kramer will go after it. Kramer going to be the first to get to it. She'll put the brakes on, jams it toward the side of the net. That's blocked off there by Weissman, and St. Norbert sends it right back out. Kelsey Ross with it at center ice. Now they'll bring it ahead. This is Eve Parker. Parker in, looks to set up at the half wall on the far side. Tries to center it, dances free. Now brings it out to the point on the far side. Rink-wide pass coming. A long shot fired by Berghoff. That's cleared up by Point. Here comes Micah Zip. Brick the other way, short-handed. Might have a breakaway. Micah Zip on a short-handed breakaway. In, fires, and it's fought off by Weissman into the near corner. Got a piece of it with the shoulder, I believe, on a nice short-handed chance here for the Pointers. Puck loose at center ice. Might be a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here comes Natalie Hogan. Centering pass in and fanning on it. Good stick lift there. Jordan Moore had it lined up, but Stevens Point Sarah Adalin lifted his stick. And here's another stick here. Big collision, and it is Gronowski that's cleared out. Newberger gets a piece of it. She'll bang it down the length of the ice. 30 seconds remaining on the St. Norbert power play. 13:30 to go here in a scoreless first period from IceHawks Arena. Puck is loose in the Stevens Point end. Green Knights with it, and they'll bring it out. Skating out towards center ice, Gabby Holtz. Holtz in across, she'll fake, now fire a shot. That's smothered by Winsenson, Kramer will get it, and she'll lift it out into the neutral zone. Kennedy Keeker after it for the Green Knights. Stevens Point will send it deep, and that will do it. Pointers back at full strength and pile up behind the St. Norbert net here. Stevens Point will look to dig it out and get a shot off, but can't. Green Knights with it. They'll flip it back to the middle. Now here's a turnover forced by Danny Heitzman. Heitzman coming in, firing a shot wide. That's picked up there now by Katie Stanius. Stanius dumps it deep, far corner. Stevens Point behind their own net now, throws it out high. Long shot fired. That goes wide off the stick of Stanius, and she'll come off on a change. And it's kicked out now by the Green Knights all the way back into the other end. Now the Pointers. Haley Sellers will pick it up. She'll get the puck deep through traffic. Stanius after it on the near side, and St. Norbert able to win that foot race. Puck comes sliding all the way back into the Stevens Point end, and it's Kayla Stumo after it for Stevens Point. She ties up with Abby Tollefson. Centering pass for a shot, pad save made by Schultz. Oh, beautiful centering pass. Morgan Olson between the circles. A shot that she could not elevate. Olivia Schultz with her best save of the night, a pad save. 12:11 to go in a scoreless first period. We'll get a face-off to the right side of the senior Pointer netminder, Olivia Schultz. Pointer hockey brought to you by Marshall Clinic Health System. Primary and specialty care for all ages with urgent care all in one location in Stevens Point. Visit marshallclinic.org for more information. 12:05 to go here. Winsenson back behind her own net. We're back to 5-on-5. Wilczek with it. Wilczek puts the brakes on, slides a defender, now shoves it ahead, and that's dumped in and around. Played by St. Norbert here on the near side. Stevens Point through the neutral zone again. This time sends it ahead. Nicole Newberger with it. Newberger dives in. Flat on her belly, able to send it in. Newberger, leading goal scorer from a shortened season a year ago with 4 for the Pointers. Pointers on the jam. Newberger in on the near corner. Looks to center. Instead spins it around to the backside of the net. Danny Heitzman with it for Stevens Point. She'll try to center it. Mary Kramer lurking out there as well. Now they'll send it back in deep once again. Behind the net it goes. Far corner. It is Stevens Point coming away with it. Centering pass goes high up in the air, was deflected. Held into the point on the near side by Haley Sellers. She'll send it deep to the near corner. They tried to bring it back to Sellers, but it's intercepted by St. Norbert. And Stevens Point will gain possession of it again. Danny Heitzman at the red line on the near side. Stuck between her feet, trying to kick it loose. Now gets picked up by a Green Knight defender. Micah Zip off the Pointer bench to help out. She'll clear it ahead. And Micah Zip took it away, but we'll get a whistle and a delayed offsides here against the Pointers. 10:46 to go in the first period, still scoreless. Shots on goal even at 2 so far. As we'll get a face-off just outside the St. Norbert blue line on the near side. Comes in, Weissman will kick it aside. St. Norbert on the breakout. Stevens Point puts the jam on. Micah Zip on the far board. Send it back toward the middle. Green Knights finally clear it out and carry it in on the near side. Eve Parker comes in. Beautiful job to get through a defender. Centered it off the side of the net. Schultz got a piece of it with the paddle. Now they bring it up high to Federici. Federici with a shot. That goes wide, far side. And Stevens Point with a backhander up and out. Right to a Green Knight defender, and it hops right to Courtney Leising, and she'll send it ahead. Picks it ahead for Katie Stanius. Stanius spun a defender around, and Stevens Point has two players trip over each other here and can't get possession of the puck. Green Knights try to get it deep, and they have a whistle, and the puck up into the bench. We'll get a whistle. 10 minutes to go here in the first period, still scoreless, as we go back and forth here. Let's see here. Eve Parker. And again, the Green Knights didn't play, but as a freshman was on the all-freshman team and an NCHA first-teamer. She's a 20-point, 10 goals, 10 assists. Pointers back the other way. Shot fired in the goal. Stevens Point. It is Sarah Adalin with the shot, and it ricocheted back off a defender and into the net. So I believe it's Sarah Adalin that will get credit for the goal. That goes off a Green Knight defender. 9:51 to go in the first. Sarah Adalin's third goal of the year for Stevens Point has them up 1-0. Not sure what the Green Knights are talking to the officials about here, but Adalin took the shot and it ricocheted and then off a defender and into the net. So we'll see what the scoring is on this one, but Stevens Point, Sarah Adalin.
Goal at 10:09 in the first period, scored by number 17, Sarah Adalin, unassisted.
Adalin unassisted at 10:09 for the Pointers, has them up 1-0. Big collision on the far side. Puck is loose. Pointers will try to dig it out and kicking it back the other way. Abby Tollefson for St. Norbert. Tollefson ridden off the play. Berthume throws it behind the net. Stevens Point, a very nice crisp breakout here. And this is Molly Millar with it. She'll send it ahead. Millar coming in, firing a shot. That's smothered off. Rebound to the far corner. Millar after it on the far side. Centered, but broken up by St. Norbert, and the Green Knights content to just clear it. Not far enough for icing, and they will change all five here. Wilczek behind the Stevens Point net. Comes near side. Green Knights get a piece of it. Parker ends up with it in the near corner. Tries to walk through a defender, but Kayla Stumo stays home and forces it back to the near corner. Centering pass comes through. That's picked up now by Gina Magro, and Magro back the other way. Magro looks to send it deep, but this pass out in front, and I believe we'll get a whistle and an icing call against the Pointers. It is. 8:42 remaining here in the opening period. Sarah Adalin, unassisted with her third of the year at 10:09, has Stevens Point leading St. Norbert by a score of 1-0. Face-off back to the right side of Olivia Schultz. And it is Ashton Wilczek with it back the other way quickly. Ahead to Gina Magro. Magro far side snaps a shot. Got through a defender. Looked to get her own rebound, but boy, Stevens Point getting a chance, but the Green Knights blocking the shot well and not giving up a rebound. Lauren Winsensit, pass up ahead. That works its way through. Katie Stanius with it comes in, fires a shot. Weissman will scoop it up as it rolls in on her, and she will hang on and will get a face-off in the St. Norbert end. To the left side here of Bryn Weissman. Stevens Point lineup, as we said, Granoski centering Annika Horman and Sarah Adalin. Micah Zip centering Katie Stanius and Courtney Leising. Nicole Newberger centering Danny Heitzman and Mary Kramer. Molly Millar centering Ashton Wilczek and Gina Magro. That is how the forwards dress up for Ann Ninneman here for the Pointers, and they have a 1-0 lead. All right, Mosconis back to get it. Pointers look to clear it out. They'll shove it ahead up the boards on the far side. Courtney Leising with it. Didn't have much help here. And Annika Horman off the Stevens Point bench. Lena Berthume fed it up. Now they'll go wide to the far side. Allie Granovsky and on the far side trying to get it deep. Instead leaves it at the half wall. Centering pass is broken up. Now comes back. Stevens Point will get it. There's a shot fired. That whistles wide by Horman. And the rebound at the half wall on the far side. Pointers try to hold the zone, but St. Norbert's able to poke it out on the far side. Green Knights back the other way. Jordan Moore, I believe, with the assistant captain forced off sides. We'll get a whistle. 7:25 to go here in the first period. We are still scoreless. I should say Stevens Point with a 1-0 lead here at IceHogs Arena. Not a bad crowd for a Tuesday, must say. We heard a great crowd here for St. Scholastic over the weekend. Band over here, and good to have folks back in the building, that's for sure. We hear Ann Ninneman talk about that when we chat with her between periods coming up. All right, puck loose along the Stevens Point blue line on the far side. Cheney gets it back. They'll clear it back out the other way. Kayla Stumo, a long pass up ahead. Trying to walk through a defender. Nifty job here. Shot fired wide as it's Annika Horman. Had a chance but pushed it wide. After walking through a couple of defenders, Horman sends it back. She'll come off on a change. Kramer clears it out. Now the Pointers slip through, firing a shot in the goal. Nicole Newberger. Boy, split two defenders, came in, and a shot that snuck past Weissman. Newberger lights the lamp for the Pointers. It's 2-0 with 6:48 to go. Second goal of the season for Nicole Newberger. And one of those where the Green Knights looked to stand it up, and she just kept pushing in the right direction, got through the defender, and managed to set herself and get a good shot off that beat Weissman. So Stevens Point here.
Scored by number 25, Nicole Newberger.
So Newberger unassisted. The Green Knights come back trying to pick the top corner here as Morgan Olsen. That shot goes wide. Wilczek with it for Stevens Point. Now pushes it up on the near side. A pile up right in front of the St. Norbert bench. Green Knights ahead. They'll send it the length of the ice, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call here. 6:20 to go in the first period. Hey, Pointer fans, show off your Pointer pride with an Affinity debit card exclusively from U.S. Bank. You don't have to be a student to show your school pride. Get your Pointers Affinity debit card today by visiting usbank.com/UWSP. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs. Face off to the right side of Bryn Weissman. St. Norbert had gone 3 straight games without giving up a goal. Pointers have tallied twice here in the opening 13 and a half minutes. Off the face-off, St. Norbert behind their own net. They'll lead the breakout, and they'll come through. A long outlet pass ahead goes too far. Stevens Point right back the other way. Here's Gina Magro coming in. 3-on-2. Magro coming in. Shot in the goal. Gina Magro with a wrister that beats Weissman. Stevens Point tallies again. It's 3-0 Stevens Point. Gina Magro with her first of the year. And Stevens Point with a 3-0 lead. We will get a timeout taken by St. Norbert. We'll take one as well. 3-0 Stevens Point, 6:03 to go. Here in the first period, we'll come back and have more here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at IceHogs Arena. Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. Glad you're with us. Stevens Point here in the opening 13:57 to be exact. A 3-0 lead here with goals by Sarah Adalin, Nicole Newberger, and Gina Magro. Pointers out shooting the Green Knights right now 7-3. But more importantly, have tallied 3 times here. And off the face-off.
Pointers goal scored at 13:57 in the first period.
And they'll throw it in front of the...
That's Magro from Sellers from the corner's goal.
Gina Magro from Haley Sellers is what they'll say. So Stevens Point tallies, let's see here, 45 seconds apart to get out to this 3-0 lead. All right, face-off controlled. Stevens Point takes it away. They'll throw it in front of the net, trying to get to it. A spinning shot. That's deflected up high. As wheeling around and taking that shot was Micah Zip. Puck loose in the far corner. St. Norbert tries to dig it out. Wolleber. And it's sent ahead. Natalie Hogan with it. And Hogan will get it. Leaves it for Federici. And she will get it deep. Take that back. It is Wolleber. Hogan with it. Now pass back. Stevens Point clears it out to center ice. And St. Norbert brings it back in on the far side. Hannah Hickman trying to get around Anna Cheney on the far side, but can't. Hickman knocked down in the play, and it is Courtney Lysing with it. She'll flip it up high and out. 5 minutes to go in the first period here. Stevens Point with a 3-0 lead. St. Norbert, Hannah Hickman firing a shot. That's smothered off. Goes through to the far corner. Sarah Adalin, the first to get there for point. A backhander off the wall on the far side. Intercepted by Hickman of St. Norbert. Lauren Winsenson tried to spin and clear. Lost the handle on it. Shot. Save made by Schultz. Rebound left out in front. She will get down and cover it up. The initial rebound came down to Bella Mosconis.
The corner scored 5 or more goals at any home game this season.
And to make no doubt about it, we'll get a face-off. 4:37 to go in the opening frame. Danny Heitzman on the right wing goes rink wide to Kramer. Red line on the far side. And so Weissman said she'll take her chances with a defensive zone face-off here. So 4:21 to go in the first period. Stevens Point, a 3-0 lead. And another offensive zone face-off. Pointers win the draw. They'll bring it out high to Stumo. Stumo had a bouncing puck. She sent it back deep, lost the handle on it, and the Green Knights clear it out. Cheney ahead. Stevens Point's going to be whistled for an offsides call here with 4:09 to go here in the first period. Invite you to stick around during our intermission. We'll get you a scoring recap. Plus, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman, who's got to be awfully pleased with a 3-0 lead here in the first period. Of course, getting out to Stevens Point to Kayla Stumo. Lead pass out ahead to Magro. Magro to Wilczek. Wilczek lifts it off a defender's skate. Got it deep. Stevens Point will change. Lysing streaking off the bench, trying to come up with it. Now it's Mosconis far side. Back to Lysing. She's running to at the blue line of the far side. Pointers got to dig it out. And I believe they're offsides here on the play. Nope, they'll let it go. As poking for it there is Katie Stanias. And St. Norbert back the other way, broken up by the Pointers again. Micah Zip, lead pass up ahead. That's broken up. St. Norbert in transition. Lead pass goes back. Mosconis back to get it for Stevens Point. She'll cycle back behind her own net, come out to the near side. And a rink-wide pass off the far boards is too strong for Courtney Lysing. Lysing. And Stevens Point has to dump it back behind their own net. Micah Zip with it. Zip up far side. A collision there. Zip will get it back. And a defender able to bottle it up there and send it back. Lysing sends it back around the boards to the near. Zip with it. She'll get to the red line. Fires it deep to the far corner. Giving chase for Stevens Point. Annika Horman. Green Knights get there first and clear it back out. Sent back into the Stevens Point end. Now it's Garnofsky with it. Lead pass ahead. Sarah Adalin hustling after it with some wheels. Stick lift there. She and a defender go awkwardly down in the far corner, but both of them quickly back to their feet. Far side, Natalie Hogan for St. Norbert will clear it out. Red line to the far side. They'll draw some traction there, and the Green Knights bring it in. Shot lifted, misses the net. Comes off the boards, but not out. Lena Berthume got a piece of it. Heitzman tried to kick it down, and it's Adalin that'll get it. Berthume will get it, and she'll slap it into the far corner with 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Stevens Point, a 3-0 lead. Mary Kramer after it. Half wall on the far side. Tried to drag it deep, but the Green Knights clear it out. Stumo with it, goes cross ice. And this is Ryan Rojo. Rojo will get it and dump it in on net. She'll get down and cover it up. And we'll get a whistle and another face-off in the St. Norbert end. Let's see here. Stevens Point is 12-6 on the faceoffs so far here. And St. Norbert will win this one, though. Rattle it around the boards, and a lead pass up ahead is jammed off by Bella Mosconis on a nice defensive play, but St. Norbert keeps it going. Lauren Winsenson with it now. Winsenson back behind the net. Mosconis with it. She'll feed it ahead. Millar on the far side. Nothing there. And the Green Knights able to dump it back in with 1:15 to go in the period. Lauren Winsenson with it. Winsenson to center ice. Off the far board. She'll get it deep. Gina Magro giving chase. She's got a goal here for Stevens Point. Can't come up with it. St. Norbert with it in the far corner. Jordan Moore spinning around with it. Lost the handle on it. Ava Jaski with it now. And back the other way comes Nelson for the Green Knights. Paige Nelson looks to center. Magro smashes her. Sellers in there to get it free. And back the other way comes Stevens Point. Micah Zip with some speed through center ice. Zip trying to get to a backhand. Instead now leaves it back for Berthume with the shot. Berthume fired it wide. And it comes up on the near boards. Green Knights cleared out. Berthume back to get it at center ice. 30 seconds remaining. Berthume turned it over. It's a 2-on-2 for St. Norbert. Green Knights fire a shot. Schultz gets a piece of that one. Granoski with it off the near boards and out. Stanius couldn't play it. And now it's tipped in. Courtney Lysing. Lysing sends it deep for Granoski. Granoski rubbed off there, and it's Annika Horman in there to play it deep for Stevens Point. Under 10 seconds to go. See if Stevens Point can get a final shot off here. St. Norbert trying to bury it. Pointers dig it out, but right to the Green Knights, and they'll skate out with it, and that will do it here for the opening 20 minutes. A strong start here for the Pointers as they lead St. Norbert College by a score of 3-0. Stick around for our first intermission. We'll get you a scoring recap. And plus we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. That's coming up as well. 3-0 Stevens Point after one. This is the Pointer. You're listening to Pointer Women's Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
In guys' hair, game day is every day. That's why the expert stylist at Sport Clips Haircuts study their playbooks with a fine-toothed comb.
Taylor, square face, wavy hair. What's the play?
1/8 inch mid-fade to 1 inch texture top with finishing details with a hard part and a tapered neckline, coach.
Nice.
The Sport Clips stylist, they know no two guys are ever alike, unless they're twins. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
All right, back here at Ice House Arena, our first intermission. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network, where UWSP students and staff for UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's. You can also text Grazzi's to 89800. That's Grazzies to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Visit Grazzi's Italian Grill for menu and location information. Very strong start here for the Pointers as they are off to a 3-0 lead here. Got on the board at 10:09 of period number one. Sarah Adalin unassisted, her third of the season, gave Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. She fired a shot that deflected off, came in off the goaltender, off a defender, and back in. So Adalin unassisted at 10:09 got Stevens Point on the board. Nicole Newberger then at the 13-12 mark. She got credited for an unassisted goal. At 13-12, Newberger with her second of the year. Stevens Point a 2-0 lead, and then Gina Magro on a goal I believe they said was assisted by Haley Sellers. That came at 13:57 of the first period. So Stevens Point with goals 45 seconds apart to extend their lead here to 3-0. Shots on goal credited with 3 saves in that first period, while Olivia Schultz makes 9 saves. Stevens Point with 15 shot attempts and went 12 of 7 from the faceoff circle as well. So, more importantly, the scoreboard tilted in favor of the Pointers here with a solid opening 20 minutes for Stevens Point, and they lead here by a score of 3-0. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. Get her thoughts on their opening 5 games here in this non-conference matchup here tonight. Stevens Point leading St. Norbert by a score of 3-0. We'll come back and hear from the head coach of the Pointers after this timeout. You're listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer, and if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Your family's safety is important. And with winter driving coming, Sherrill Tire and Service can help. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers can help with new tires and a pre-season tune-up, so your entire vehicle is winter ready. Sherrill Tire and Service, Plover, Stevens Point, Weston, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Medford. And online at SherrillTire.com.
Sherrill Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them to ask Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, Pointer women's hockey team hosting St. Norbert in a non-conference matchup at Ice Hawks Arena. We talk now with Pointer's head coach Ann Ninneman. Coach, you're off 5 games in here already. Hard to believe. Let's just, I guess, kind of start from square one. You know, is there relief or gratitude more just to kind of be back at it here and whatever the new normal is, at least the hope of a full schedule in your own barns and before people is a tremendous step forward to where we were a year ago.
Yes, absolutely. Gratitude's the best way to put it. Is it's just exciting to be here, having fans, the band, other student athletes. We had an awesome crowd last weekend for our first home weekend in a very long time. So it was really, really exciting to be back, especially having non-conference games, more games. It just seems like back to normal.
Yeah, you went out. I'm gonna, we talked a little bit here. Not the start I think you wanted to. Let's start with the 2 exhibition games you played because a lot of encouragement come out of that. Because scoring's been at a premium for your ladies here for a year or so here, and you got off to a flying start there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was exciting for us to score goals in our exhibition games. We didn't face much adversity, and I think that was kind of the biggest piece to the puzzle that ended up being missing when we started our regular season. Is we faced some adversity in our first weekend against St. Olaf. We still scored goals, but we weren't able to recover. So we're still scoring goals, which is really exciting because that's been lacking for a number of years. But we're battling, we're fighting, and that's the biggest thing. And we're seeing a lot of our depth come through, scoring assists from a lot of our new players and our sophomores, including. So it's exciting. I think we're just continuing to put our best foot forward. We're going to bounce back. We're going to recover. But it's just one step at a time right now.
I know this is a recruiting class you're pretty excited about, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we have a good group.
As they came out, what were you looking for, and what were the most important things to go out? You've got some veterans that have been through the battles here and things like that. What were you looking from a whole for this group to add to this team?
Yeah, I think just energy and excitement. Last year was just so weird. So it's important for us to kind of get back to the normal season. And they have brought energy, they have brought excitement, they have brought depth. So it's just great to kind of have fresh blood to push everyone to be constantly better. And I've seen more work ethic, heart, and desire out of our team this year more than I have in a while.
When you bring energy, it looks like you've gotten out to a lead in most of these games here. That's another thing you haven't been used to. It's a different mindset, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It's nice to start with the lead, but sometimes I think right now we're in a little bit of a crunch time, and we get a little scared to have the lead. So we got to be comfortable with the lead. We got to hold on to it. We got to secure it, and that's what we're working on is that mental part of the game.
I think everybody gets caught up with the energy of getting going, and goals are coming here, but that reminder that taking care of things in your own end has got to be job one too.
Yes, defense first is where we got to start.
Yeah, let's talk about the St. Norbert team here tonight. A team obviously that didn't play at all last year, so I'm sure they're excited just to get back out here and get going. AJ Aitken's got this team going in the right direction, doesn't he?
Yes, they are off to a very good start in the last few games, not allowing a goal, so we're going to be fighting hard to get the win, to put some pucks in the net today, and excited to get rolling on the right foot.
And this will prep you well for what you have in the coming weeks here before Thanksgiving and before the Christmas holiday.
Yes, we have some big conference games coming up. Those are the ones we're looking forward to most. Our test, that was our test last year, so we're excited to face them. So I think tonight against St. Norbert will be a good challenge for us and continue to build off of St. Scholastica last weekend.
And I think, you've got a fair amount of ladies here that played in front of fans for the first time in this program here. Just that energy that brings, last weekend when you were home.
Yes, it was great energy. We celebrated family and parents weekend last weekend and had a lot of support people here. Like I said, including our pep band, a lot of other student athletes. So it was just a great energy. We wish we could have brought them a W, but we're going to get there.
Yeah. All right, Coach, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Pointers head coach Ann Ninneman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Sport Clips Haircuts has an app. Download the app. Upgrade your experience.
All right, people, bring it in. The Sport Clips app. Use it to check in, track your arrival time, get heads-up alerts. Why is that important?
Because guys don't like to wait.
That's right, Alicia. Convenience.
The Sport Clips app. If it were any more convenient, it would cut your hair. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Opt-in required. Message and data fees may apply.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's? You can also test Grazzi's to 89800. That's GRAZIES to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazzi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazzi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Hi, we are back here at Icehawks Arena. Tom Weaver in our first intermission that is going to get extended here a bit as we have some Zamboni issues. One of the Zambonis came out and made its first pass and then prompted back to the Zamboni room, so they have gone to the backup Zamboni, and encouraging signs here. It looks like they've filled it with water and are bringing it out here now, so hopefully we will get to a quick resurface here, but they have stopped the clock, which should get restarted here, I would think. As the Zamboni looks like all things going. So very fortunate here at Icehawks Arena to have another a backup resurfacer. As I neglected to say it was a Zamboni, but an Olympia, of course. Those resurfacer purists, I'm sure, would get after me nonetheless. So we will get the resurface going here and get Steve. Boy, I tell you what, Stevens Point with 3 goals in the first period, really got things going, and I'm not sure is going to be a big fan of this extended intermission here. They like to get out there and keep things going. Pointers got on the board at 10:09 of the first period. Sarah Adalin unassisted, her 3rd of the year, to give Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. And then Nicole Newberger, an unassisted goal as well. That came at 13:12. And then Gina Magro, assisted by Haley Sellers, at 13:57. Stevens Point a 3-0 lead. And that was a pretty solid opening 20 minutes by the Pointers. Got pucks deep and had puck possession and able to keep things going and keep the momentum going on their side. UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Visit centuryworld.com for more information. Stevens Point in the midst of a 5-game homestand here. Dropped a couple of matchups to St. Scholastica on the weekend. They'll play here tonight, and then Friday night we'll host UW River Falls at 7 o'clock. And then coming up on the 20th, these two teams will meet again at Cornerstone Community Center on the 23rd for a 7 o'clock matchup there. Stevens Point will close out the first half of their schedule while traveling to Northland on December 4th and a home game against Augsburg on December the 10th. And then back in action on New Year's Eve at 7 o'clock in Lawrence. And I tell you what, the Pointers going to play 3 nights in a row. New Year's Eve, 7 o'clock against Lawrence. A return matchup here on New Year's Day at 7 o'clock against Lawrence. And then on Sunday the 2nd against St. Mary's at 2:30 in the afternoon. So that is how the new year will start for Stevens Point. And then you get into the real heart of the WIAC schedule. They'll host River Falls on the 14th and 15th of January, a non-conference game against Marion, and then 3 straight against Eau Claire on the 22nd, 28th, and 29th of January. The 22nd and 28th games here at Ice Hawks Arena, the 29th at Hobbs Ice Arena. February the 4th and 5th, Stevens Point will host Northland in a Friday-Saturday series, and then 3 on the road to close out, 2 at Superior, and then a non-conference game at Concordia, Wisconsin before the WIAC tournament. Coming into games tonight, both Eau Claire and River Falls are 4-0. Superior is 3-1. Stevens Point is 1-4, and Northland is 0-4. So good tune-up here today, and we'll see as UW River Falls comes to town on Saturday. Actually, I take that back. That's Friday night. Friday night, Stevens Point will host River Falls, and the Falcons picked in the WIAC preseason poll as number 1, and they are ranked 4th in the U.S. College Hockey Online D3 poll. Eau Claire is 3rd, so we'll get to more of that coming up in our second intermission. But a big stretch coming up here for Stevens Point. Would love to keep things going here 40 more minutes and get a win out of here and set yourself up to take on UW River Falls on Friday night. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get back to it. Resurfacing continuing here. Again, a bit of a delay with a resurfacing issue, but looks like things are going along here, and we'll get you second period action coming up. Stevens Point leading St. Norbert 3-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rollingcenturyworld.com.
Sport Clips Haircuts has an app. Download the app. Upgrade your experience.
All right, people, bring it in. The Sport Clips app. Use it to check in, track your arrival time, get heads-up alerts. Why is that important?
Oh, because guys don't like to wait.
That's right, Alicia. Convenient men's hair. Opt-in required. Message and data fees may apply.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena, getting set for the second period. We've seen a couple of folks on the far end come and peek their head out to see what's going on out here, but it looks like our resurfacing about nearly complete, and we should be set to go here. As these two teams here, let's see, Stevens Point leads the all-time series between these two teams, 13 wins. I believe the only team in the a couple of teams in Minnesota that did not play on the women's side, but did not get, so they're back out here in action here today. And Stevens Point, as a matter of fact, has won 2 straight in this series and 5 of the last 6. So they've been off to a pretty good start here. The last St. Norbert win for their 3rd straight win here over the Green Knights. While out shooting, now they're saying the shots, 9-6 the shots on goal. St. Norbert did have the only power play of the period, and Stevens Point did not give up a shot. So a good defensive effort there. Olivia Schultz made a couple of nice saves here and there, but it is the Pointers out to a 3-0 lead here. And so Stevens Point going to look to continue the pressure coming up here. You get 3 goals on 9 shots. You like that? And we will see what. We will see how the Green Knights come out here, trailing here 3-0. All right, I think our resurfacer issues have been solved and things down, and so a delayed a bit. Yep, referees coming back out here, and we are getting set to go here. As the Pointers and the Green Knights here for second period action. And referees out. Here come the Pointers, and we will get set here. And it will be all right, I'm not sure what the delay is here. They'll wait up, and all right, we're getting the clock set to roll here. And Stevens Point will take this 3-0 lead. Into the second period here. Olivia Schultz had a couple of chances in that first period, but got good defensive play in front of her. And they will come out here, and we'll have to see if St. Norbert makes a goaltending change here, as Bryn Weissman gives up her first 3 goals of the year. And Stevens Point off to a 3-0 lead, so we will see. Evie Johnson is a junior goaltender out of Haley, Idaho, and Ashley Amon, a freshman. So we get a couple. So let's see here. It is Bryn Weissman that will come back in, and Stevens Point eager to get things going here. After a longer than normal delay. And a 3-0 lead here for Stevens Point, who will swap ends here and ready to go. Let's see here. The Pointers will start with Allie Granoski, Sarah Adalin, and Annika Horman. While, let's see here, Huss and Gabby Turr out there for the Green Knights. All right, I think we got the clock set. Now we are ready to go here. They will drop the puck here. Jaski with it for St. Norbert. Cleared aside momentarily. And Stevens Point will get to it and dump it back into St. Norbert net. Lena Berthune pinching in to clear it. Behind the net. Trying to center it up there. Granoski after it. Cheney in now pinching in. It's Granoski with it with a backhander, and it's cleared out. Back the other way comes St. Norbert. Natalie Hogan on the right wing coming in. Walks through a defender. Schultz with the paddle to it and clears it out to the far boards. Pointers stick tied up there. Anna Cheney back to get it behind the Stevens Point net. Now veers off to the far side. Cheney will recycle in the far corner. Throws it around for Lena Berthune on the near side. Berthune pushed it ahead. St. Norbert certainly has some firepower here as they will look to cut into this 3-0 Stevens Point lead. I dumped in again, and this time a whistle and an icing call against the Green Knights, so no change for them. 19:04 to go here in the second period. Pointer women's basketball team hosting St. Mary's tonight. Pointer men's basketball will open their season tomorrow night at St. Olaf. And the Pointer men's hockey team home this weekend. St. John's Friday night, Bethel on Saturday. We'll have both those broadcasts here on the Pointer Sports Network starting at 6:45. Kelsey Ross in, looks to center, but the Pointers carry it off to the near boards. Broken up there. Back the other way comes Stevens Point. 2-on-2 back the other way for Stevens Point. On the near side, Katie Stanius throws it deep. Stanius had it. Federici will get there first. Federici, local product here out of Wausau, and now cleared back up through the neutral zone. Pointers will gain control of it again. Splitting through, here comes Mary Kramer. Kramer coming in for Stevens Point, 13 career goals, centers it, shot, save made by Weissman. Right between the circles, Nicole Newberger with a prime chance. And it is Parker back the other way. Eve Parker sends it deep. She'll give chase, but Stevens Point gets there again. Around to the far corner, tried to center it. Berthune behind the net, pokes it around the wall to the near side. Stevens Point will trying to gain possession. Into the neutral zone it goes. Hustling back, Gabby Holtz for St. Norbert. She'll flip it far side, misplayed a bit. And Stevens Point able to gain possession momentarily, but then Kennedy Keeker with it comes in. We are going to get a whistle and a hooking call coming up here against the Pointers. I believe is going to send St. Norbert to the power play here, trailing 3-0. As we will see, hooking is the call. And St. Norbert on the second power play of the night. As they will drop it, and it's cleared out of the zone.
At 2:14 in the second period, a Pointers penalty number 22, Molly Miller. 2 minutes.
It's Molly Miller with the hooking call. Miller. And St. Norbert sets it up here. 1 of 12 on the season. They set it up at the point on the far side. Defender trying to poke it ahead. Stevens Point intercepts. This may be a shorthanded chance. Back the other way, Mary Kramer. Kramer puts her head down, gets around, comes toward the net. Backhanded shot goes wide. She draws a penalty here, and St. Norbert just evened it up as Mary Kramer just kept on trucking to the net. I believe it's Ava Jaski that is going to go, and we'll go 4-on-4 here as the St. Norbert power play lasts just 36 seconds. And we'll get a face-off in the St. Norbert end. So 4-on-4. Ava Jaski goes off. And the Green Knights control off the face-off. Near side, Moscona stepping in for Stevens Point, taking a shot off the midsection of a defender in front of the net. St. Norbert's able to clear it out. Hannah Hickman with some skill back the other way, spinning into the zone. Almost put herself offside, but now it's St. Norbert back around. Far corner. Body checking is the call here. A pile up behind the net, loose again. Play here, I believe. It's a skyward power play for the Pointers. If supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward. Learn more at skyward.com/careers and get your name on the roster. They blow it dead off the face-off here. So it is Morgan Olson. Body checking is the call as well. Stevens Point, 2 of 16 on the Skyward power play here. They will have a minute 24 of a 4-on-3. All right, Newberger with it for Stevens Point. She'll wheel with it out high, firing a shot. That's blocked down. Now she'll poke at it, keeps it going right to the front of the net and cleared it off to the far side. Green Knights Hickman tried to get control of it and clear it out, but couldn't. All right, Newberger sets it back up, cycling around with it. Horman. Now it is Newberg, far side. Berthiaume with a shot. That went wide through. Back to Newberger on the Stevens Point. Cheney with the long shot. That's blocked. Horman bouncing puck. It'll come to Berthiaume. She'll fire a shot right into a defender. Pointers changing 2 here. A shot fired wide to the near side. Can they hustle around and hold it here for 30 seconds? On the Skyward power play. Mosconis with a shot. That went wide. Rebound. Kicked out. Kramer fires a goal for the Pointers. Bella Mosconis, I believe, will give 44 seconds remaining on the Skyward power play. African Olsen penalty. Pointers will push back the other way. Ryan Rojo with it. Goes cross ice to Heitzman. Heitzman. And Berthiaume will send it to Newberger on the near side. Newberger accelerates across the blue line. Long shot. Good shot block there by the Green Knights' Kelsey Ross. Period as the St. Norbert ices the puck here. 4-0 Stevens Point. So Bella Mosconis credited with the power play goal. And Stevens Point a 4-0 lead. And I'm not sure what the delay is here. Green Knights with a late change here, and they will send, and Gronowski to win the draw for Stevens Point here. Into the hands. And Dahlin firing a shot, and a rebound loose in front. Mosconis after it again, gets it to Horman. She'll come in. Horman between the circles. Shot, glove save made by Weissman. Pointers try to get to the net here.
UWSP fans, remember the quote score, 5 goals at any home game.
And it'll be a face-off to the left side of Bryn Weissman. 14-17 to go here in the second period. On the far side, but able to take it away there is Wolaber. Now St. Norbert will get it in. That's the first action Olivia Schultz has had in her direction in some time here. And comes through the neutral zone. Now they'll scrum for it. Shots on goal now 15-7 in favor of the Pointers. St. Norbert behind the net, trying to pick it up. Haley Sellers for Stevens Point. And here come the Green Knights in. Oh, what is it? Morgan Olsen looks to shoot. Now a shot block slides in. Schultz will get down and cover it up. And she will hang on here as 13:22 to go here in the second period. Sarah Adalin and Annika Horman, along with Gina Magro and Nicole Newberger, each credited with 3 shots on goal for the Pointers here tonight. I take that back, 2 shots on goal. As the Pointers now 15 shots on goal, 25 shots attempted so far. And a face-off as it'll reset here to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Stevens Point with a power play goal here in the second, leading it 4-0. St. Norbert with it now. They'll look to center and set it up on the far side. Back to 5-on-5. Shot lifted over the top of the cage. Schultz will reach down. She will just cover it up. And we'll get a whistle and another face-off. UWSP partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. BSN would like to thank all the coaches on the field. Well, BSN Sport. All right, so Stevens Point setting up in their defensive end here. St. Norbert's centering pass, that's missed. And Stevens Point will jam it. Long outlet pass ahead for Mary Kramer. Kramer on the far side coming in, looks to put the brakes on, gets through a stick check, throws it in front of the net. Pointers still trying to get it free between the circles. It's finally dug out and kicked ahead by McKenna Burgraff. And Burgraff will send it deep. Far corner, Lauren Winsenson for Stevens Point, back behind her own net. Here comes Winsenson. Bounce pass off the near boards to Gronowski on the left wing. Lost the handle on it. Federici with it. And Moore with it now for St. Norbert. Trying to clear it out. May have hit off the linesman to help Stevens Point here. Allie Gronowski with it. She will cycle with it. She'll come right back up the middle. Through a couple of stick checks. Carries it deep. Delayed under 12 minutes to go. We're going to get a high sticking call coming up here against the Green Knights. And Stevens Point will go back to the skyward power play. They have a power play goal here tonight, scored a 5-on-3. As it is Maddox Federici that goes off. And a face-off to the right side of Bryn Weissman. Newberger, Heitzman, Rojo out there for Stevens Point. Here's Newberger, walks out. Has it at the half wall on the near side. Zips a cross ice pass to Lena Berthume. She'll get it deep. Rojo behind the net, couldn't catch up with it. Green Knights will get it, but can't clear it out. Pointers on the skyward power play. Newberger tips it. Green Knights will get it, and they'll flip it off the near board and down the length of the ice. Power play for the Pointers with a 4-0 lead with 11:30 to go here in the second period. Now a turnover. Green Knights get a shot, jam it to the net, and we're going to get another penalty coming up here against St. Norbert. Pointers, if they can give the puck up here, will get a two-man advantage, but have an extra attacker on now. It is a 6-on-4 advantage for Stevens Point here. Gronowski carries it in. Puts her head down, fires a shot off the side of the net, gets her own rebound on the far side. Gronowski puts the brakes on, she'll reverse back up, and comes along. Magro with a long shot, save made, rebound shot turned aside. Horman with a rebound chance. Green Knights will play it, and they'll blow it dead. .53 to go here in the second, and Stevens Point will have their second two-man advantage here. 54 seconds remaining on the Federici penalty. And it is Natalie Hogan that goes off now as well. So 54 seconds of a 5-on-3 advantage for the Pointers. Newberger slaps the face-off into the near corner, off the glass, and around Cheney on the near side, comes back out.
Number 3, Natalie Hogan. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
2 minutes for cross-checking against Hogan. With some steam, here comes Stevens Point's Nicole Newberger. Newberger with a shot. Rojo in front of the net. Nothing there. So she'll go to the far corner and dig it out now. And comes back. Winsenson on the near side comes in. Fires a shot. There's a shot block. Kick down. Newberger to the rebound on the near side. She'll turn and fire a shot. That hit a skate. Lena Berthume with it now. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Newberger with a shot. That's redirected wide. Now it is Annika Horman with it for Stevens Point. She'll feed it, far side, Danny Heitzman. Her shot, that's deflected off the skate and comes all the way back outside the zone. Winsenson with it for Stevens Point. St. Norbert now just one man down for another minute here with 9:50 to go in the second period. For Stevens Point, Annika Horman on the far side. Behind the net, tried to bounce it off the end board to herself. And a Dahlin comes steamroll mask, I believe, of the goaltender Bryn Weissman, who made the save. And that goes up into the net and get out of play. We'll get a whistle. 39 seconds remaining on the skyward power play. 9:32 to go here in the second period. Stevens Point, a 4-0 lead, looking for more. Off the face-off, sits in the far face-off circle. Courtney Lysing after it. Near side, Winsenson pinches in with a backhander. Green Knights can't clear it out. Mosconis with a shot. Oh, redirected in front, went up and out of play. Nice shot by Mosconis from the point. Katie Stanius with a nice little redirection. So Micah Zip, Courtney Lysing, and Katie Stanius, the forwards here. It is Bella Mosconis and Lauren Winsenson. Long shot fired, that's cleared out, and here's St. Norbert, might have a short-handed chance. Morgan Olsen back the other way, cuts in front, backhanded shot, that's fought off by Schultz. Rebound to the far side, Stevens Point will get possession. 10 seconds to go in the skyward power play. Rink-wide pass ahead for Lysing. She'll battle but can't keep it going. Right here over St. Norbert. Bouncing it ahead, back the other way for Stevens Point. Molly Miller. Miller between three green jerseys, tried to hold it in while the rest of her mates changed. Olsen with it here now on the near side. Sends it out into the neutral zone for Abby Tollefson. Tollefson on the right wing, ran into some traffic in front of her own bench, now comes through. And there's a far side. Ashton Wilczek in there for Stevens Point. Wilczek looks to feed to the far side. But St. Norbert able to get it. Long shot from the point. Schultz with a save. Anna Cheney to the rebound behind her own net. Off the far wall, but not out. Green Knights send it deep again. Miller after it. Miller off the near side will try to clear it out. This time it does. I don't think this will be far enough for icing. Nope. And the Green Knights cut it off. Now they lose the handle on it. They'll settle it down in their own defensive zone. Ava Jaski with it. Maybe a little opportunity there for the Pointers, but St. Norbert clears it out. Now here comes a long outlet pass ahead. Too far for Heitzman, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call. I think Heitzman may have been just barely offsides had she touched that puck, so had to let it go. 7:29 to go here in the second. Stevens Point, who led it 3-0 after one, now 4-0 if they've added a power play goal here from Bella Mosconis. Off the face-off, into the near corner. St. Norbert, a wraparound attempt. Schultz wise to that one. Stevens Point will get it off the glass, down the length of the ice. Another icing call here. Mary Kramer racing after it. Couldn't get to the dot. 7:11 to go here in the second. And we will reset for another face-off in the Stevens Point end. Well, Stevens Point. And off the face-off for Stevens Point, Mary Kramer pushes it ahead on the left wing. Defender got a stick on it and turned it around back the other direction. That's Kelsey Ross. She'll get it deep. Olivia Schultz plays it. Back the other way comes Stevens Point. Another rink-wide pass. Kramer this time gets a stick. Works around a defender. Near side. Tried a bad angle shot. Tripped up on the play. Another pointer comes crashing in there. That's Danny Heitzman. Granoski with it now. Granoski trying to win a battle. Granoski still tied up. And for St. Norbert, Jordan Moore will send the puck deep. Lena Berthume back to get it for Stevens Point. She's going to whistle a long pass ahead. That goes off the stick that time. Ivanica Horman in the zone. So no icing call. Green Knights turn the puck over. Here's Granovsky. Far corner, cycles, looks to center. Sends it through back to the middle, just out of the reach of Sarah Adalin. And back the other way comes Natalie Hogan. Hogan, near side shot goes wide. Green Knights to the rebound, but no second chance, and Stevens Point will get this. They'll skate it back the other way. Here comes Haley Sellers. Sellers on the right wing surveys it up, fires a shot, save made by Weissman. A rebound was there, but Adalin couldn't pull the trigger. She'll come off on a change. Stevens Point digs it. Micah Zip shot, pad save made by Weissman, and the rebound goes back behind the net. Hogan on the near side for St. Norbert. And we'll ice the puck here as we'll get a whistle as Hogan falling down on the play. Slung at the length of the ice. 5:31 to go here in the second. And a face-off to the left side of Bryn Weissman. All right, so let's see here. Stevens Point will throw Gina Magro, Molly Miller, and Ashton Wilczek out there. Mosconis and Lauren Winsensen are the defenders. Wilczek has it jammed off her stick in the corner. Magro in to help out, and they'll scrum for it in the near corner in the St. Norbert end. Pointers push it up the wall. Mosconis coming in. She'll walk right toward the front of the net and try to centering pass. Couldn't get it. But it goes to the far wall. Miller with it now. St. Norbert rims it around, hustling on the near side. Pointers hold it again. And we're going to get a high sticking call here against Molly Miller with 4:57 to go in the second period. The Green Knights are going to get a chance to go on the power play here. Trailing 4-0. All right, so face-off back in the Stevens Point end. St. Norbert back on the power play here. Has a face-off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Lauren Winsensen will get there for Stevens Point. Take that back.
2 minutes for high sticking.
It is Mosconis. And the Green Knights dig it out. Long shot, that whistles through. Kramer after the rebound. Now she'll reset up. Very tight triangle set up here by the Pointers. Mary Kramer gets it for Stevens Point. She'll send it the link to the ice. And the Pointers will change 3 out of 4. Hanukkah Horman will stay out there for Stevens Point. Here's Federici with it. Long outlet pass ahead for Morgan Olsen, too far. Pointers intercept that and dump it back in with 1:15 to go on the St. Norbert power play. Long pass into the neutral zone. I'll fight through it there, and it's loose right in front of the St. Norbert bench. Federici back with it. We'll pull it back. She'll go cross ice for Gabby Turr, who carries it into the far side. Turr looks to go to a backhand. Now, Berthume took it away from her, back behind the net. Berthume with 2 green jerseys behind her own net, still holding the puck up and riding some penalty time here with 45 seconds to go. 40 is Micah Zip in to help out. She'll backhand it down the link to the ice and allow the rest of the Pointer penalty killers to change here. 25 seconds remaining in the St. Norbert power play. 3:20 to go here in the second period. Granoski shorthanded, tried to kick it ahead for Courtney Lysing. Granoski down on the puck at the blue line on the far side, gets back to her knees. Green Knights dig it free. Berghoff near side, cleared it out. Stevens Point intercepts, and they'll send it back deep. And that will do it here for the St. Norbert power play. Stevens Point now with it, trying to get it to Wilczek. Wilczek lost the handle on it. Miller out of the penalty box. Lauren Winsensen back to get it for Stevens Point. She'll cut back behind her own net. A wild pass, badly handled here. Shot that changed direction, went wide of the net to the near corner. St. Norbert half full in the near side with a backhander there by Paige Nelson. That never got to the net. Winsensen will get it, pushes it around the boards again. McKenna Berghoff sends it wide again. Stevens Point trying to clear it here on the near side. It trickles into the near corner. St. Norbert will try it. Stevens Point a 4-0 lead. Done a pretty nice job to keep both hands on the wheel in this one so far. Got out to a lead, scored 2 goals in a 45-second span of the first period. And that got them off and going. All right, here is for St. Norbert. I believe it's Paige Nelson on the far side, tried to center it. Stevens Point got a piece of it and sent it back behind their own net. They'll send it off the near boards and get on near side. Granoski lets it go for Stumo. She'll fire a shot. That's redirected wide. Horman to the rebound for Stevens Point. St. Norbert gets there first, and they will send it the link to the ice, and this will be an icing call against the Green Knights. With 1:30 to go here in the middle frame. So, face-off back in the St. Norbert end. And a face-off to the right side of Bryn Weissman. Pointers trying to get some pressure on here to close the period. They cannot control the draw as it's Paige Nelson out with it, and then I believe the puck jumps up and out of play, so we'll get a whistle. Minute 22 seconds remaining. We'll get you a second period recap coming up. Take a look at some other news and notes and set the Pointer schedule here for the rest of the... But Jaski the first to get there for St. Norbert. She'll skate to the red line, send it deep, now accelerates to dump it in. Well, Psycho with it out high, shot blocked there by the Pointers. Puck loose, far corner. Haley Sellers after it for Stevens Point. Sellers, a nice job to get her stick free, but then an even better play by the defender here, and another stick check by the Pointers. That is Newberger. Able to kick it across. As under a minute to go here. St. Norbert with it, trying to get a shot. They'll send it out. And a diving effort at the blue line on the far side by Kelsey Ross. Nothing there. And St. Norbert will gain possession of it and dump it back in on side. 35 seconds to go here in the second period. The puck flips up and out of play. We will get a whistle. 33.9 seconds remaining here in period number 2. And it is Stevens Point with a 4-0 lead here over St. Norbert. Face-off just outside the Stevens Point blue line. We'll get you a basketball update from Berg Gym coming up as well. All right, St. Norbert, 20 seconds to go. We'll try to get a puck deep here. Jordan Moore will try to center it. And the Pointers will blast it into the near corner. And now they'll come out with the puck. Near side for Stevens Point. Micah Zip trying to clear it out. She does. Pointers turn back the other way. And they will come in. 2 seconds remaining. And a shot fired at the buzzer by Katie Stanius. Fought aside by Weissman. It wouldn't have gone anyway as time ran out there. But 2 periods in the books from Ice Hawks Arena. And Stevens Point leading St. Norbert by a score of 4-0. We will take a break and we'll get you a second period recap and more coming up during our second intermission that hopefully goes smoother than the first one did. We shall see. 4-0 Stevens Point after 2. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Ice House Arena. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad you are with us this evening. Non-conference action, Stevens Point leading St. Norbert here 4-0. And let's see here. Pointers. Let's see here. Got on the board Sarah Adalin, unassisted at 10:09 in the first. And for Adalin, that was her third of the year. Nicole Newberger followed up with her second of the year and 18th career goal at 13:12 in the first period unassisted. Was 2-0 Stevens Point. 45 seconds later, Gina Magro from Haley Sellers at 13:57 made it 3-0 Stevens Point after one period. Stevens Point then got a power play goal at the 4:34 mark from Bella Mosconis. Her second of the season. They're saying that goal is unassisted as well. So after two periods, Stevens Point with a 4-0 lead. Shots on goal in that second period. Let's see here. Looks like 11 for Stevens Point. Let's see if we can. So shots on goal through two periods, 20-12 in favor of Stevens Point. As, let's see here, I should say 22-12. So 11 shots on goal in each period here for the Pointers. And able to move along. Power play-wise, St. Norbert 0 for 2 on the power play, generating one shot. Stevens Point is 1 for 4 in the Skyward power play and has generated 6 shots. So let's see here. Saves in that second period for Olivia Schultz. 6 more for a two-period total of 12. And it is Bryn Weissman credited with 16 saves through two periods. So Stevens Point here with a 4-0 lead here. If you look at shots on goal wise, Sarah Adalin and Nicole Newberger each with 3 shots on goal. Bella Mosconis and Gina Magro with 2 each, along with Annika Horman. And Pointers doing a nice job of getting the puck to the net here. So we will see. Face-off wins 26-17 in favor of Stevens Point. I'll tell you the other thing, St. Norbert's done a good job. They're credited with 11 block shots here through two periods. But it's Stevens Point with a 4-0 lead. We'll come back and have more of our second intermission after this timeout. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equiping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
All right, back here at IceHawks Arena. Glad you are with us on this Tuesday night non-conference matchup. Stevens Point, 3 in the first, 1 in the second. A Skyward power play goal for St. Mary's at Berg Gym. 8:42 to go at Berg Gym, and Stevens Point with a 61-44 lead. And they led it here 38-26 at the half and are cruising along here. So the Pointers trying to go to 2-0. Of course, the Pointers will host their tip-off tournament this weekend at Berg Gym with a pair of games trying to think. Concordia, Wisconsin. I believe UW Whitewater, Stevens Point, and I think it's Benedictine College will go. And because Whitewater is in the field, they'll preset it. So Stevens Point will play Concordia, Wisconsin, I believe, on Friday, and then Saturday Benedictine, and then Whitewater will play the opposite too. We saw that Stevens Point and Whitewater do not meet, but so they'll get that. Pointer men's basketball team will open their season on the road tomorrow at St. Olaf in St. Peter, Minnesota, as they will get things going. But so far things looking good, not only here at IceHawks Arena, but at the Bird Gym. As well. Pointers will be next in action on Friday night. They will host UW River Falls, a game right here at IceHawks Arena starting at 7 o'clock. And then they will next be in action on Saturday the 20th, hosting UW Superior. So we are in the midst of a 5-game homestand here for the Pointers. They'll play St. Norbert on the 23rd, which I believe is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, on the road at De Pere. And then we'll play December 4th against Northland, close out the first half December 10th against Augsburg. I can't believe I'm talking about closing out the first half already here and whatever. Just seemed like we just got going, and we'll see. Pointer men's hockey team in action this weekend. 2-2 on the season. They split with St. Norbert the opening weekend. And then a 2-1 win at Gustavus on Friday night this past weekend, and a 2-1 loss at St. Scholastica on Saturday. So the Pointers 2-2. They will host St. John's on Friday night. St. John's had a big opening win over Eau Claire, but then lost and tied MSOE over the weekend. So they come in at the ever fabulous 1-1-1. I believe they have another game coming up tomorrow night as well. But St. John's comes to Willett Arena Friday night. And then Bethel on Saturday. Will have both those games here on the Pointers Sports Network with pregame coverage at 6:45. I'm trying to think. Women's games, I believe we have a total of 6 games that I'll be doing along the way here, and they're basically any of the women's games, home games that don't conflict with the men's schedule. So look forward to bringing you those, and maybe some playoff games down the stretch. Who knows? Got to get going, but the Pointers will get it off against River Falls, who comes in. They were picked preseason number 1 in the WIAC poll and the U.S. College Hockey online poll that came out on Monday. Number 1, Plattsburgh State out of New York. Middlebury out of Vermont is number 2. Eau Claire is 3rd. River Falls is 4th. Elmira of New York is 5th. Gustavus out of the MIAC is 6th. Then it's Norwich, Endicott, and Amherst from out east. Adrian from the NCHA, and then also receiving votes both Augsburg and Hamlin. Eau Claire and River Falls, as advertised so far, both off to 4-0 starts here. Superior is 3-1. Stevens Point coming into tonight is 1-4, and Northland is 0-4. So they will come, and River Falls will be here on Friday night, and nothing like a measuring stick right away. That's a team that's been on an absolute roll the last couple of years here. And, well, you talk about those rivalries that are pretty good in the WIAC on the women's hockey side. Eau Claire and River Falls have really, gone after each other when you go back. Last year, because of the COVID, it was simply just the WIAC tournament champion was the conference champion, so that was River Falls. In 2020, Eau Claire won the regular season, but River Falls won the O'Brien Cup. And in 2019, River Falls won the regular season, and Eau Claire wins the all-important O'Brien Cup. So they have gone back and forth here for the last couple of years. If you're Stevens Point, Superior, Northland here, you got to start throwing some bombshells at them here, and maybe we'll start that this Friday night. Pointers, definitely have got the offense going. That's been the bugaboo for them in the past couple of years, and we will see here now. They both have let leads collapse a couple of times against St. Scholastica, and had games actually that were both tied at 3 in the third period and ended up losing both games 6-3. So we'll see what they can do here coming down for the final 20 minutes. We'll take one more break and come back with third period action. Stevens Point leading St. Norbert after 2 periods by a score of 4-0. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
Your family's safety is important, and with winter driving coming, Sherrill Tire and Service can help. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers can help with new tires and a pre-season tune-up, so your entire vehicle is winter ready. Sherrill Tire and Service, Plover, Stevens Point, Weston, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Medford, and online at SherrillTire.com.
Sherrill Tire and Service, get your car done right.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Follow the Pointers all season long on the official website of UW-Stevens Point Athletics at athletics.uwsp.edu. Updated daily with results and stats from every Pointer sport, as well as game previews and schedules for all your favorite teams. Don't miss information on the latest game day promotions, broadcast information, and the interactive fan zone showcases the social media feeds of Pointers Athletics. Stay in the game with the Pointers online anytime at athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here for third period action. Ice Sox Arena, Stevens Point. A 4-0 lead. Adding a power play goal in the second period. Did the Pointers. And a little bit of a discussion here. And let's see, pops up and we'll get a whistle and a quick icing call, or excuse me, an offsides call, and they'll reset things on the far side. Face off at center ice. Chipped up the far wall and sent in deep here by St. Norbert. Opening minute here of the third period. And puck loose at center ice. They'll send it back in. And it is Stevens Point back with it. Nothing doing here as they'll go back through the neutral zone once again. Back and forth, and a long shot fired in. Olivia Schultz makes a save there. Kicked out there. Stevens Point trying to gain possession of it. Moore will get it. Fires a shot. That's fought off by Schultz. Tough save there. And it got a piece of the blocker with it, and it ricocheted off into the near corner. 18:40 to go here in the third period. Stevens Point. Just trying to get it back in, and the Green Knights so far through the neutral zone. Back the other way they go. Lena Berthume with it. Berthume to Newberger at center ice. Newberger coming in, firing a shot, rising, and Weissman makes the save. And she will hang on for no further action. And we'll get a face-off in the St. Norbert end. 18:15 to go here in the third period. And Stevens Point still trying to possess. The Green Knights send it back, and this will be a whistle and an icing call. So, stop-start action throughout here. And a face-off back in the St. Norbert end. Pointers near side, look to center. Up the wall on the far side, cleared out, and here's St. Norbert back the other way. Molly Miller are able to knock that one free and gain possession of it. She'll feed it back to Kayla Stumo. Stumo cycling with it, looks to come out, sends it up the wall on the far side. And finally sent deep to the far corner. Stevens Point content to just get pucks deep here. Now here's a turnover forced by Stevens Point. Gina Magro with it. She'll fire a shot. Scored a goal earlier. And a shot right in front of the net. That's turned aside. Rebound is loose. Annika Horman after it for Stevens Point. Now it goes back behind the net. Stevens Point trying to clear it out from the near side. Horman after it again. Now centering pass off the backside of the net. Goes to the far corner. It will rumble around and turn over again. Long shot fired in. Weissman with a glove save, and she will hang on. So, face-off back into St. Norbert end to the left side. And St. Norbert will send it back the other way. It comes trickling in front of Schultz. Here's a rebound shot fired up high. Olivia Schultz as Olsen fired off a rebound. She'll hang on. 16:34 to go here in the third period. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off. So it goes into the near corner once again. And Brandon Schrader, the referee, saying move your feet to move the puck, and the Green Knights dig it out. Up the wall in the near side, Berghoff with it. Long shot, that's deflected. And stuck. And Pointer defense, good job to clear it out to the near wall. Now the Green Knights, Berghoff with it again, goes far side to Lauren Arnholt. Arnholt is shot, that bounces high up. And Ross with it now, back to Arnholt again with another shot. That goes high over the top of the cage. Kayla Stumo off the far wall and able to get it out. Rojo chasing after it here for the Green Knights. Will hold back, and Stevens Point will get it. Dancing free with it is Molly Miller. Danny Heitzman with it now, and she'll send it deep. Miller giving chase in the far corner. It'll go back behind the St. Norbert net to Berghoff. Berghoff. Near side. And here's Stevens Point, centering, coming around, shot, pad save made by Weissman as It is Ashton Wilczek with the shot that she just kind of kept weaving her way through traffic and nobody there, so it is a whistle and a face-off coming up here. So a face-off to the right side of Weissman. And Stevens Point tries to get a shot, but they overskate the puck. Comes back out into the neutral zone, and Wilczek back for Stevens Point. We'll send it cross ice. Long outlet pass ahead. After it for the Pointers, Gina Magro. Magro near corner. Now looks to center instead. It's St. Norbert getting it and sending it back out. 14:55 to go here in the third. And St. Norbert forces a turnover. They'll try to center it. Gronowski coming in to clear it out. Now they'll get it. Adalin on the far side. Adalin maybe a 3-on-1 for the Pointers, but St. Norbert a nice job to muck that one up along the far boards. Stevens Point clears it right back out. Sarah Adalin on the left wing will carry it in far side. Long shot kicked out. And that time by Weissman. Rebound swept at. Stevens Point will throw it in front again. And a centering pass right in front. Chopped at by Adalin. That goes wide to the far corner. Pointers will cycle with it out high. Horman firing a shot in front. Adalin a turn shot. That's turned aside by Weissman. St. Norbert with the rebound back the other way. Penalty call coming up here against the Pointers as Hannah Hickman through the neutral zone. She'll fire a shot. Schultz with a save off the top of her glove and out of play. And let's see, penalty I believe is going to go against Courtney Lysing. Or nope, take that back. It is Sarah Adalin. Did not see what the call was, either an interference call or contact was made through as she weaved through the neutral zone. So we'll have to see when the penalty call comes here. So they will go. And we will get a holding call, they will say. And here's St. Norbert on the power play. Shot save made by Schultz. Rebound comes to Hickman. She'll fire a shot. That trickles toward the front of the net. Pointers almost knocked it in their own net. Shot. Oh, what a save. Right in front of the net when Sensen, I believe, kept it out of her own net. Kneeing is the penalty, as that's what I thought. Kneeing on the collision through the neutral zone. Here's Olsen, goes deep into the near corner, tried to kick it back out in front. Pointers will break that one up. They'll bring it out to the point to Federici. Federici near side. Ross with a save. Schultz with a save. Send it right back in front. Schultz tried to corral it back in with the paddle. Pointers off the near boards and down the link to the ice. Minute 20 to go on the St. Norbert power play. 13:15 to go in the third. Olivia Schultz. Couple of saves there. Here is St. Norbert. Olsen trying to turn it around. Nothing there. And they will set it up. They'll bring it out to the point. This is Parker, slings it near side, tried to go backdoor in front of the net to Jordan Moore, but the Pointers clear that one aside. All perimeter here for the Green Knights on the power play, which has 40 seconds remaining. Now they try to come to the front of the net, backhanded shot turned aside, Schultz with a save. They'll jam at the rebound to the near side. That's Natalie Hogan. She's knocked down in the play, and the Pointers, Kayla Stumo in there, check it, Mary Kramer. Now another centering pass toward the side of the net, cleared off. Berthume will get it. She will slap it off the near boards. Kramer will get it, and she'll hammer it the length of the ice. 20 seconds remaining on the St. Norbert power play. 12:20 to go here in period 3. Stevens Point, a 4-0 lead. Sweeping through the neutral zone, McKenna Berghoff brings it in near corner. Looks to center, pad the little save there. Made by Schultz, and the Pointers will clear it out, and that'll do it for the kneeing penalty against Sarah Adalin. Just under 12 minutes to go here in the third. St. Norbert, a pass through. Natalie Hogan brings it. Shot fired. Pad save made by Schultz. Near side, Winsenson with it, lost it. Masconis with it, will get it up off the boards and out on the near side. 11:40 to go here in the third. Pointers clear it out. Get a change. Another penalty coming up here against Stevens Point. Ryan Rojo is going to go as Berthume will touch it up. And it is a slashing call coming up here against Rojo. And boy, the Pointers are giving St. Norbert every chance to get back in this one. A slashing call. All right, Pointer women's basketball team has won their home opener over St. Mary's 73-58. So Shirley Egner and the Pointers, season 33 for Shirley. They start their season 2-0. All right, Ross, near side centering pass through, and this is too far. Green Knights send it out of the zone. Adalin hustling back on the forecheck shorthanded, trying to free it up. Red line on the far side. St. Norbert will whiff at it. Now Micah Zip will backhand it back into the neutral zone. St. Norbert pulls it back. Far side, finally getting possession, is Hannah Hickman. Hickman over on the far side, tried to drag it through. Sarah Adalin, she broke that one up. Mosconis getting a piece of it. Good body position there, and she'll go off the far boards and out. And it'll get through a defender, that's Federici. And down the length of the ice it goes. So the Pointers ride off some penalty time here. 1:10 to go in the power play for the Green Knights. 10:40 to go in the third period. Stevens Point a 4-0 lead. Now they'll feed it far side onto the stick. Forehand shot and a goal. Far side, Morgan Olson will get credit for the power play goal here with 10:32 remaining. And beat Olivia Schultz 5-hole. I'm not sure if that was redirected in front of her or not. But it will be Morgan Olson for St. Norbert who gets the goal. That is her team best 4th of the year. And St. Norbert on the board here with 10:32 to go. 4-1. Stevens Point lead now. As the Green Knights trying to pull some momentum here. All right, Mosconis in the far side. Leaves it for Stevens Point. Courtney Lysing. Maddox Federici gets the assist for the Green Knights as we approach the midway point here of the third period. Pointers fall down in the far side. A long shot fired. Schultz with a save, and she'll pull a rebound back in and cover. 9:59 to go here in the third, and a push here from the Green Knights to get back in it. They're on the board, still trailing by 3. As we look, shots on goal now 28-23 in favor of the Pointers. A shot in, Schultz, no rebound, she'll cover. So a face-off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. A shot fired, Schultz another save with the Green Knights crash in the net. Federici sends it in near side. She'll get it back, looks to pump from the blue line, instead holds off, shot through traffic, Schultz a save, and that goes through to the far side. Just a 2-car pileup in the far corner for Stevens Point. Molly Miller finally comes out with it. Wilczek will clear it out. Pointers try to slap it back in. Green Knights are offside, so they got to delay a little bit. Finally, they'll get it ahead to Jordan Moore on the far side, who sends it deep. Into the near corner it goes. Wheeling with it, Newberger. Newberger with some open ice. She'll cut to the far side. Through the neutral zone she goes. And comes right through the middle. Has Heitzman right behind her. Shot in. That goes wide. Newberger to the rebound. Heitzman after it on the near side comes rolling. Newberger under her stick. Now got it back. And the Green Knights took it right back. McKenna Berghoff cleared it out. Here's Mary Kramer swiping it ahead, trying to get the puck deep, but the Green Knights gain possession in front of their own net. Stevens Point intercept, sends it back the other way as we go back and forth. Finally, it's Morgan Olson for St. Norbert. Off the far wall, Abby Tollefson will get it and send it deep. Schultz charging out of the net to turn that one down, and Stevens Point, little confusion here, but they'll finally clear the puck out. On the left wing, it's Sarah Adalin in with some speed. Adalin holds up. Now she's rubbed out into the far corner. Puck still stuck there, and it's Gronowski in to get it for Stevens Point. She's got some room, comes right in front, backhanded shot turned aside. Rebound behind the net, defender caught without a stick, comes bouncing in front of the net. Stevens Point will get it out high now. Mosconis with a shot, that's blocked. Straight up in the air it goes into the roof, we'll get a whistle. 8:16 to go here in the third period. It is a 4-1 lead for the Green Knights, or excuse me, for the Pointers over the Green Knights. Stevens Point trying to win their third straight against St. Norbert. All right, face-off to the left side of Bryn Weissman, who has, boy, since that power play goal, she has shut things down here for the Green Knights. Now Stevens Point trying to put some pressure on. Lauren Winsenson tries to flip it deep. It'll come out, set up between the circles for the Pointers, Courtney Lysing. She'll slap down, calling for a pass. It'll come through, and a save made by Weissman, and the Green Knights clear it out. Through the neutral zone they go, trying to get it deep off the near side. Around, Masconis with it. Lead pass up ahead, too strong. Green Knights Federici will get it. Now it's center ice. Here is Katie Stanyas. Stanyas lost the handle on it. It'll come back. Masconis with it ahead. Far side, Courtney Lysing and Molly Miller in there. And let's see, I think it's up. Is it in the breezers of one of the Pointers or in a glove? Something in the equipment. They'll blow it dead here. 7:28 to go here in the third. Still a 3-goal lead for Stevens Point. First of, I believe it's 6 women's broadcasts on the year. Of course, all of them will have live video streaming on the YouTube channel from the university and Best Bet. Go to the schedule page and an audio link, audio-only link as well, if you're on the go. All right, here's Stevens Point off the face-off. It'll trickle back, finally. Able to get it, Haley Sellers. She'll cycle back. Cross-ice pass to Lena Berthume. Pass up ahead off the stick of Gina Magro. Magro with it. She'll go far corner. Worked down by a defender there, but got help coming in. Stevens Point still trying to get possession of it. Green Knights will tip it out in the far side. Abby Tollefson spinning and got it free. Right wing, they'll bring it in. It's Jordan Moore with it. She'll come in, can't get a shot off. Newberger to it. Newberger with some speed, leaves it out high in the zone. Holtz there to get it. Pointers very lucky they didn't get a slashing call here. And it's Tollefson with a shot. Try to redirect in front of the net. That's turned aside by Schultz. Now with some speed, Morgan Olsen will cycle. They'll come right to the front of the net. Backhanded shot lifted over the top of the cage. Rebound to the near side. Under 6.5 to go in the third. Stevens Point a 3-goal lead. Shot blocked by Rojo. And it's Rojo back the other way. She'll come ahead and send it in deep. Allie Granovsky now in there for Stevens Point. Throws it back behind the net. Pointers try to jam it out to the near side. And it is Annika Horman. Can't come away with it. Now out high, Winsenson with a shot. Rebound loose, Weissman to save. Granovsky chops at it, can't get it. Annika Horman to the rebound in the far corner. Throws it behind the net for Granovsky. Granovsky trying to set up a Dowling near side. Instead, they bring it back out high. Moscona stepped in, and a defender worked it right around her. They'll come back the other way. This is Morgan Olsen, I believe. But then it's Lauren Winsenson returning the favor on Olsen. She'll get to the red line and send it deep. Rolls through a defender. That's Ava Jaski who will hustle back. Winsenson all the way into the far corner to try to come up with it. Now Berthume with it. She will send it deep. The Pointers are off sides. 5:20 to go here in the third. It's a 4-1 lead for Stevens Point. Glove down by the Green Knights, and should have been a hand pass. Yep, delayed call here. Whistle and a hand pass. 5:16 to go in the third. 4-1 is the Stevens Point lead. Hey fans, did you know Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins now open in Stevens Point? They're a proud supporter of Pointer Athletics. Visit their new location, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point. Face off to the right side of Bryn Weissman. And St. Norbert is able to bring it out into the neutral zone. Miller lets it go by. Berthume scoops it out. Nelson will bring it back in for the Green Knights. Far side spinning move there, getting free. Natalie Hogan firing a shot. Schultz fought that one off with a shoulder save. Under 5 to go in the third. Stevens Point behind the net. Penalty call coming up here. And actually, I think the Pointers are going to give one right back. So I think the original penalty came against Paige Nelson, and then Haley Sellers came bombing in at the end to try to free the puck up. So 4:46 to go And I think we'll go 4-on-4 here. 31-26, the shots on goal in favor of the Pointers. Yep, and we'll go 4-on-4. So it is Paige Nelson off for St. Norbert and Haley Sellers off for Stevens Point. 4-on-4, Mosconis behind the net. Far side, Adalin. Back to the middle, they'll come ahead with some speed. Gronowski shot, shoulder save made there by Weissman. Pointers, couple of players stuck back. Winsenson, Mosconis back defensively. Adalin coming in on the back check. They'll walk right in, shot, save made by Schultz. Rebound to the side of the net, Winsenson with it. Lead pass up ahead, Micah Zip on a breakaway, back the other way. Here comes Micah Zip in, shot in the goal! Beautiful pass to find Micah Zip. She got behind the defense, came out. Went forehand, backhand, forehand, over the top of Weissman. It's 5-1 Stevens Point. Boy, you could hear Micah Zip hollering for the puck. And Micah Zip with her second goal of the season. And it is 5-1 Stevens Point. Boy, Green Knights had really controlled that first 15 minutes here and gotten on the board. We'll get a whistle and an offsides. Credit Olivia Schultz, made a couple of big saves.
Number 12, Micah Zip. This is for number 8, Lauren Winsenson. That's Zip from Winsenson for the Pointers.
Zip from Winsenson.
Tackles for everyone in attendance. Tackle battle, big box.
And now here's Lena Berthume on a breakaway back the other way. She'll come in, backhanded shot. Weissman turned that one aside. Berthume tried to go backhand. And St. Norbert got possession of it. They'll clear it out. A big collision through the neutral zone. Pair of 22s now back the other way. Shot, backhanded shot. That's turned aside by Olivia Schultz. Olsen. And Olsen has a couple of works for Brandon Schrader on the way by. We will get a whistle and a penalty coming up here against the Green Knights. An elbowing call, and Stevens Point, with a 5-1 lead and 3:32 to go in the third, will go to the Skyward power play. Elbowing is the call to Kelsey Ross. So the Micah Zip goal assisted by Courtney Lysing at 15:47. It's a 4-on-4 goal for the Pointers. And now they'll go on a 4-on-3 power play here for 46 seconds. 3:30 to go.
St. Norbert penalty number 22, Kelsey Ross. 2 minutes for elbowing.
Here's a shot. They go back door. Newberger couldn't tip it. Stevens Point to the rebound. Danny Heitzman cycling out high. Heitzman comes around, looks to leave instead, gathers speed, and then lost the handle on the puck. Hannah Hickman will get it for St. Norbert. She fanned on it, can't clear it out, and the Green Knights finally do. Short-handed, here comes St. Norbert. Cheney will break that up on the near side. Parker had a chance. Berthume ahead to Newberger, and they will say it's good off the stick, so 8 seconds remaining in the 4-on-3. A lot of open ice out here. Stevens Point will try to get it. No icing call here. Mosconis back to get it for Stevens Point. Pointers on a 5-on-4 advantage now. Winsenson back to get it. She'll cycle with it ahead, out of the reach of Annika Horman. St. Norbert will get it and send it back deep. Under 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Stevens Point 3 in the first. 1 in each period since. Now St. Norbert on the forecheck, short-handed. Works it free. This is a nifty job by Natalie Hogan to get it deep. And she'll just keep cycling with it. Mosconis now puts the brakes on to Winsenson. She overskates the puck. She'll have to poke it up on the near side to Zip. Zip to Horman at center ice. Poked away from her. She'll cycle back to get it. Now flip it to the near side. Coming in with Courtney Lysing. She'll fire a shot. Save made by Weissman. Out high, Berthume scoops a shot. That's blocked aside. Far corner it goes. 20 seconds remaining on the Skyward power play for the Pointers. Now, Green Knights rim it around the boards, and it'll come out. Back to get it for Stevens Point. Anna Cheney hustling. Cheney off the leg of one of the Green Knights. Lysing feeds it ahead. Here's Micah Zip. Zip had it jammed away from her. Final seconds of the power play here. And the Green Knights back at full strength. Minute and a half to go in this one. Long outlet pass for Winsenson, sent back by the Green Knights. Pointers will get it. Cycling with it ahead now. Turnover forced in. Back the other way, St. Norbert. This is Parker coming in. Eve Parker on the near side. Goes to the near corner. Centering pass, side of the net. Wilczek trying to force it out. Now they'll get it back. Tollefson with it. Still loose puck. Pointers will get it. Wilczek, nice job off the near boards and out. Minute to go in the third period. Stevens Point, a 5-1 lead here at Ice Hawks Arena. Side of the net, Mosconis clears it out. Newberger tried to shove it ahead off the far boards. Green Knights intercept that, bring it in. Near side, Tollefson coming. She rips a shot. That goes wide to the far corner. Lauren Arnholt after it. Arnholt zims it around the boards, and it is Tollefson. Sends it deep again. Mosconis the first to get there for Stevens Point. Mary Kramer pokes it out. They may have a 2-on-1 back the other way with Heitzman. Heitzman with Kramer, broken up nicely by St. Norbert, but then Kramer turns and fires a backhand toward the front of the net. That's turned aside. 20 seconds to go in this one. Long outlet pass. We'll get a whistle and an icing call with 17.3 seconds remaining. So Stevens Point going to improve to 2-4. While St. Norbert will fall to 3-2 with, let's see here, with the number 4 ranked team in the country, River Falls, coming here on Friday night. Face off to the right side of Bryn Weissman. And the Pointers walk it through, and the Green Knights get it and clear it out. This should do it here. 10 seconds remaining. Pointers Wilczek looks to send it deep. She will send it in. Behind the net it goes. Final seconds will tick off, and Stevens Point will win their third in a row against St. Norbert as they win this non-conference matchup. Score 3 in the first and close out here with a 5-1 victory. We'll take a break. We'll come back and give you a wrap-up.
At the end of our third period.
Stevens Point beats St. Norbert 5-1. Back with our post-game show after this timeout on the Pointers Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
In guys' hair, game day is every day. That's why the expert stylist at Sport Clips Haircuts study their playbooks with a fine-toothed comb.
Taylor, square-faced wavy hair. What's the play?
1/8 inch mid-fade to 1 inch texture top with finishing details with a hard part and a tapered neckline, coach.
Nice.
The Sport Clips stylist, they know no two guys are ever alike, unless they're twins. Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network, our post-game show. Stevens Point wins it 5-1 here tonight. Boy, got off to a really nice start. 10:09 of the first, Sarah Adalin unassisted, put the Pointers up 1-0. Nicole Newberger returned the favor at 13-12 unassisted. It was 2-0 Stevens Point. 45 seconds later, Gina Magro from Haley Sellers at 13:57. It was 3-0 Stevens Point after 1. Bella Mosconis, a power play goal unassisted for the Pointers at 4:34 of the second period. Stevens Point a 4-0 lead after 2. Green Knights got on the board at 9:30 of the third period on the power play. Morgan Olson from Maddox Federici. It was 4-1, but then Micah Zip from Courtney Lysing, a 4-on-4 goal at 15:47 is our final score here tonight of 5-1. Shots on goal end up 35-29 in favor of the Pointers here tonight. I'll tell you what, got off to a nice start and played good defense all throughout. If you're with us when we talked to Ann Ninneman, she was, just not able to hang on in those games against St. Scholastica. And here, opened the door a little bit, gave up one, but came back and answered and get a nice 5-1 win here tonight over St. Norbert. Again, the Pointers now 2-4 overall. St. Norbert is 3-2. The Pointers will host River Falls here at Ice Hawks Arena on Friday night. The Green Knights on Friday night will host Lawrence as they get back to NCHA play. Want to remind you, Pointers back here Friday night against River Falls, 7 o'clock start. Sean McMahon and I will be with the Pointer men against St. John's on Friday night at Willett Arena. 6:45 our pregame show. Puck drops at 7. It's Parents' Weekend, so come on out and see the Pointers Friday night here against River Falls on the women's side. The men against St. John's Friday night. Bethel on Saturday. All those streams, puck drops at 7 o'clock here on the Pointer Sports Network. Once again, your final score here tonight, Stevens Point defeats St. Norbert 5-1. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointer Women's Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Centurywood. Also by U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Also by TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, the Stevens Point Brewery, and Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins in Stevens Point. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Join us again for Pointers Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.